What's going on, everybody? Basics37 here, reporting in for another episode of Last of Us Part 2 here on the backlog. Now, we have covered a lot of ground today. Seeing as this is still the same night as we did the catch-up stream, we have seen Ellie more or less call Joel out on the bullshit, saying, I know I'm the only immune, there's not more cases, bruh. We saw him back the fuck up and lie his way out of another hole. Don't fully believe Ellie believed it, is what it is. We saw her pretty much run away from the situation with fucking Dina and Jesse, and now we are dealing with all of that. And by that, I mean we have made our way to the hospital, we have fought our way through scars, we have fought our way through the WLF, and we found Nora, who was there when Joel was brutally murdered in, I would say his own home, but it wasn't his own home, it was a mansion that they knew about. Well, you see, it didn't quite go as planned. We confronted her. She pretty much called Joel a bitch. Ellie lost her cool. We chased after her. Didn't quite go according to plan that way because we were definitely seen. There's no way to go quietly about that. Then we got cornered by WLF, and we took her, by her I mean Nora, as hostage. And we got thrown into a sewer where there's clickers everywhere. And spores, too. Spores, they're the MVP right now. You gotta love them, they're doing our work for us. And by that I mean, well, you see, Nora didn't have a mask. That also being said, be sure you wear your mask out there, everybody. But the spores, she inhaled a whole shitload of them, I'm sure. Meaning she's going to turn. It's just a matter of when and how. So she's done, one way or another, whether we kill her or the spores just take her and she turns. I'm kind of hoping we get our due diligence and our just desserts for that and just end her. But part of me also wants her to suffer and turn at the same time. Because we haven't really seen anyone turn. We've seen the aftermath, but we haven't seen anyone go from human to infected. Except in the beginning when the outbreak happened before everyone was a mushroom head, essentially. But I don't know. I don't really view that as turning. I expect it to be more dramatic, essentially, is what I'm getting at. But that is where we left off, and where we are picking it right back up from. Because I got a little cocky in the last episode. I was like, yeah, we'll throw the bottle, the clickers will go, hey, these guys, get them! And then I got ambitious and decided to take out a soldier myself, and I got by the clickers. Good fucking times to be had by all. But those good times are about to be over. We're about to be ruining someone's day. And also, I'm just noticing this now. I wish I had noticed it during the stream, but we're gonna do one of these numbers. Ooh, not one of those numbers. That can stay right where it is. You could go back, thank you. There we go. This needs to go up here. There we go. Look at that handsome devil in the corner. Right where you belong. Warms the heart. Anywho, without further ado, let's dive back in. I'm about to clicker bait again. Nope. Not today. How many more? Let me get shooty bang bang out. That's it. You don't know I'm here. I don't want you to know I'm here. That's right, you abandoned your friend there. Ooh, you know I'm here.
Got one! Nice try!
Well, that ain't the last of them.
Found you!
Right in the dick. I think that's everybody. Keyword being think, I don't actually rightfully know. Oh god. The fuck happened down here? That was a person. Ain't a person no more, but that was a person. I think I got all the clickers. Because they should have come running. If I didn't. With that Molotov. Don't mind me, I'm still a little on edge because there was a whole bunch of shit going on here. But we did this cleanly. Loudly, but cleanly. Yep, that's everybody. Okay. Well, let's take a look around, make sure we got all the supplies we humanly can out of here. Because we're going to need every bit of this. Every bit. Ooh, give me that. All on that? Really? Can I make anything? Hard no. Okay. As glad as I am by that, I'm really not at the same time. Nothing? Damn, I was hoping to win something in that fucking gotcha machine. Okay, so what do we do from here? Well, obviously we have to go after Nora. She went and booked it down that hallway. So I guess we have no choice but to follow, huh? And there's no way she's hanging out right here. She was doing everything in her power to get the fuck away from us. And are we gonna be dealing with some shambly shams? I'm hoping not. Oh god. Well, she probably crawled into a corner to die, but that's neither here nor there. This place has to be crawling with infected. That's either her coughing, or that's a new kind of infected that I don't know yet. I don't think they're going to add more infected in at this point. We're pretty late into the game. I mean, there's definitely gonna be more infected, but they're gonna surprise us with any new types, is what I'm getting at. I don't see anything around. I definitely don't see anything of use in here either. You're dead anyways, let me just fucking finish you off. What are you crying alone? Oh, you definitely came this way. Question is, how do I get to there? Not being able to see shit is not making this easy for me. Am I able to climb this? Oh, I think I just went the wrong way. Yep, I totally just went the wrong way. Ah, a door.
Hi, Nora.
Oh, please tell me we're getting our just desserts. Oh, there's no one coming to save you down here, honey. You fucked up. Oh, yeah. Oh, is that the infection coursing through your veins?
Where's Abby?
Yeah, that's the infection coursing through you. How are you not dead yet? Are you that chick's other daughter?
You Firefly?
There are no fireflies anymore.
Damn, Skippy. Joel did some good work that day. Alright, so what the hell's really going on here?
Where's Abby?
I'm fucking dead anyway. Why would I tell you anything?
Because you're dead anyway.
Because I can make it quick. Or I can make it so much worse.
She has a valid point. And you definitely look worse for wear. This is kind of what I was hoping to see from...
About what he did. How many people are dead because of him?
How many people are dead because of anybody?
Last chance.
It's kill or be killed in this world. There's no real place for, like, civilities in this.
My friend.
I remember when you were loyal like that. I mean, you still are to your friends, but... Oh. Are we about to be seeing red? Yes, we are. Ooh. And one more. Oh, yes. And how about these? Ooh. That had to fucking hurt. Oh, this is getting real good. I'm loving where the plot's going. Like, sincerely, I am enjoying where this is going. Are we back at the fair? Or is this them doing their fucking thing? No, this is us. Okay, what the hell's actually going on here?
It's me. Holly. Are you okay?
Christ. Is that your blood?
Listen, half of it's mine, half is someone else's.
She's hiding out in this aquarium.
She is still shaking, holy crap.
Come on. Let's get you cleaned up.
He's got the look of, I have seen and done some things, man. I mean, she's already seen and done some things. That girl is traumatized to fucking back, but at the same time, this is a different level. I think she's going through an identity crisis right here. On top of everything else between Dina and Jesse and being pregnant, shit is just piling up and not giving her any break. Oof. She is just raw meat back there, holy fuck. I might, depending on how fucking much more they show, might have to put a warning on this one. I mean, who am I kidding? All my videos are 18 plus anyways, but at the same point, yee. Oh, she is not having a good time. He is straight up not having a good time. Can you blame her, though? I think she's probably learning revenge is a...
I made her talk.
Oh, you did? Did you find out what Joel actually did?
It's okay.
I'm gonna shut up and listen. Or are you more shook up because you made her talk?
Lose you.
Glad you're fucking here now, instead of fucking serving baby daddy. Are we doing another jump? What year is it? No, okay. Okay, yep. Go fucking figure. And can't we just have a set time period? It's a nice mechanic, and I like what it's doing for the story. But right now, I wouldn't mind having a sense of solidarity about what the hell is actually going on here. No, I know where we are. Hold up. We have to talk about this. If anyone hasn't actually watched any of the first Last of Us or played it, first off, I'm kind of shocked because, well, this game's been out 2 different console generations, PS3 and PS4. Remaster is great. I'm sure the first one was great too. I didn't have PS3, so I couldn't play it, but this is essentially your last chance. If this is the first video you're watching of mine out of the series, this is your last chance to avoid major spoilers. I mean, if you've been watching up to this point just for the sake of watching it, then no harm, no foul. But this is the last warning. If you want to turn back or go back and watch The Last of Us for the first time, I've got a playlist for that on the channel. By all means, go do what you gotta do. We'll be right here, and I'll be right here waiting to pick it up with you, because this is gonna get interesting from what I'm seeing here. Alright, everybody here who's supposed to be here? Yes? Okay. Let's talk. Ellie is back at the hospital, where she was essentially on the butcher block to be essentially slaughtered for the sake of humanity, yes, but this is going further, and it's showing a distrust brewing in Joel. I'm curious about how far this is going to go. I mean, they even mentioned at the beginning of the game their relationship was kind of rocky. I mean, yes, it's to be expected. She's grown up at that point. Of course they're getting distant. She was going through her teenage years in a very fucked up world. But even before that, they had such a fucking strong sense of trust in each other. But Joel made the mistake of lying to her about a very pivotal thing. And right now she's going to search for answers of her own accord with no one else from the look of it. I mean, we haven't actually done anything yet, so I don't fully know if there's anyone else with her, but I believe she is on her own, checking out the hospital where she was damn near butchered. What does this mean? Where are they going with this? God, I feel fucking giddy over this. Like, it's a good way of wrapping up the arc, at least for Ellie's side. I don't know if they're wrapping it up or not, but I'm kind of getting the feeling they are. There's a sense of finality here that I didn't have for the rest of the game. This is getting weird, man, but not in a bad way. Where are they going with this? We are in the hospital, right? Like, I'm not crazy. I'm fairly certain we are in that hospital.
Come on. There's gotta be something.
Are we scavenging for supplies out here for whatever reason? No, there's no fucking way. She has to be searching for answers to what the fuck happened with everything there. I'm also noticing an astonishing lack of corpses around. At least simply due to how, you know, Joel goes on a rampage in this fucking place and murders everybody.
What is this?
Ooh. Yep. The growth is clearly mutated. Let's see if the test results corroborate our theory. This is big. This is you. That's you, Ellie. By this time tomorrow, we will have altered the course of history. Are you not taking notes? Like, this is clearly about you. How the fuck can you not be taking notes? And honestly, I'll openly admit, I know I'm being way more talkative right now than I was in the past episode. Last episode had a lot more action. This is all exposition. This is all build-up into figuring out the past. And that's a firefly symbol. How old are you right now, Ellie? You're not fully grown yet. Clearly, I can tell just based on that. God damn it, let me take a look at you. Yeah, you're not fully grown yet. I mean, they did say 2 years earlier. I don't actually know how old she is in this one. They don't really give a set age, and I don't remember how old she was in the first one. She had to have been 12, 13, I think? See, it was like 4 to 6 years after? Yeah, she's gotta be either early teen, or late teens, early 20s. Holy shit. For this, I will gladly read this one. Done. You know, I'm glad I cataloged and collected all this rare hospital equipment, and as soon as I'm done, I hear that there's no more use for it. Or no use for it anymore. I cannot fucking believe you guys voted to disband. I get it. This was a miracle that slipped through our fingers. It's fucking shitty. But the whole world is shitty. How can we give up like this? What now? Settle into QZs? Join some third-rate resistant groups? Fuck that. Someone still has to care. I'll spend the rest of my life trying to find them. Or die trying. Scott. The guys that killed Joel had to have been Fireflies at some point. Or at least someone had to have been, in order for them to go after them, or after him so vehemently. That's the one beautiful thing about Joel's character, and how he had openly mentioned in the very beginning, well, maybe not the very beginning if I'm not mistaken, it's when they're on the highway out of the QZ in the first game. How at one point he was a raider, just doing what he had to survive. They make it very known that Joel isn't exactly a hero, he's kind of an anti-hero. But then he becomes one. In his own way. Still doing the same damn thing he'd essentially done up until this point. But the way they brought it into this, his past haunting him, they don't exactly give it a clear-cut, this is why he died. The ambiguity really does a lot for building up the story. But the more we see, and the further into this rabbit hole we go, I'm going to make an assumption now that someone had to have been part of this Firefly group. It had to have been that massacre that brought Joel to his untimely end. And she has to be part of the reason behind it. I could be wrong. Part of me kind of hopes I am, because it'd be interesting to see what they actually come up with. I mean, we'll find out. We still have a long way to go in the game. But let's see what's behind this door here. I have a strong feeling we're not going to find any infected here. Yep, this is the operating table. This is where it all went down. The blood stain from the doctor that we just fucking killed in cold blood. We were on this table, Ellie. You were on this table. There's a Firefly bag over there. I think that's the only thing of importance for us right now. And if so, I'm a little worried about what it entails. I'm also shocked that's really the only thing that kind of shows any real importance. What's in here? And my next question is, did Jules try to cover any of this up? Like, in here at least? Is that her? That's all of her gear. From when she was a kid. Oh wait, she had her back?
Already.
No, it's not. Okay.
Group I'm gonna join. I was one of the ones that wanted to go after the smuggler and the girl. They said, even if we found her or by some miracle found someone else that's immune, it'd make no difference. Because the only person who could develop a vaccine is dead. Or by some miracle found someone else that's immune, it'd make no difference. Found someone else that's immune, it'd make no difference.
Is that Joel coming into play now? Yes, sir.
Ellie! Come here. What the hell were you thinking? Running off in the middle of the night like that.
Are you worried about her?
To me.
Or are you worried about your secret being blown?
Goddamn no.
Tell me
The truth.
what happened here.
She knows, Joel. She knows. You can't hide it anymore. Don't. Please don't.
If you lie to me one more time, I'm gone. You will never see me again. But if you tell me the truth, I'll go back to Jackson. No matter what it is.
The moment we've been waiting for. Effing chat, I mean, or down in the comments, please. This is not going to be easy for him.
Just say it.
Oh, don't do this.
Making a vaccine
Would have killed you.
would have killed you.
There we go.
So I stopped them.
Hug it out, guys. Good on you, Joel, for telling the truth. Though it took you way too fucking long. I think she's about to have a full-blown panic attack. Yep, no, this is appropriate.
Don't you fucking touch me! I'll go back. But we're done.
Holy shit. Holy shit. Holy shit. Clearly... Ooh, we're on day 3 now. Holy fuck. Clearly that doesn't stand, obviously. At least not like that. Okay. Are you cuddled up next to Dina? No, you're all alone. Oh shit, is there boobage to be shown? I mean, you caught a glimpse of it, but you don't really see it. That's not me being pervy, that's just me being like, do they actually go ahead and show it? Oh, did they give us the helm right away? It's looking that way, and I put my controller on, so I kind of expected that cutscene to be a little bit more dramatic. I mean, it was plenty dramatic. I'm just confirming, yep, I am in the driver's seat. We're pausing that, because that is the perfect place to leave this off. It finally happened. Joel finally came clean. Okay. I had a hunch that was going to happen sooner or later, just based on the nature of the game and how much time has actually passed. Clearly, she gets over it at some point because they communicate again. Albeit, you really don't see much interaction between them throughout the entirety of the game, except for the flashbacks, which is kind of sad, frankly, but not a bad touch at the same time. It kind of reflects life in a weird way, if you think about it, because when someone passes, all you have is your memories, and essentially we're living the flashbacks, showing that she misses him and has regrets about certain things. But there's more to it than that, obviously. On our end, we're essentially getting a story. On her end, she's reliving it. There's something to be said there, but unfortunately, I am all out of time for this episode here. So thank you all so much for watching. If you've been enjoying what you've been seeing so far, don't be afraid to leave a like on the video. If you want to see more, all you have to do is subscribe. If there's anything you want to tell me down in that comment section below, by all means, I'll be keeping my eyes peeled. And if you are chomping at the bit trying to figure out when the next episode is going to drop, even before I get a chance to drop it, all you've got to do is click that little bell. It will tell you everything you need to know. That being said, I am Basics37, reminding you all to stay current out there, everybody.